Welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided for the PlayStation 4. Alright my friends, welcome back. So now we're on main mission 5 and we're going over to the bomb site because there's information being kept there that we're not allowed to see, and that's just not right. We were involved in that attack, we have a right to know just like anybody else. So yeah, we're going to head over there and see what's going on.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rosika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rosika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Legit took control of the entire service. Okay, so we're going to be getting a solo trip to Rosika Station all by ourselves. So as you'll see now, there's not going to be anybody on here apart from us. This is going to be one boring, quiet ride. Yeah, look at that. Look, there's nobody on there. It's legit just us. Oh well, it's a peace and quiet for a change. It's been too noisy recently. Anyway, this is going to be a really big kind of heavy stealth-based mission. If you know what you're doing, this can actually be quite
Jason,
easy.
what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault.
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me. Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never.
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
Knew that was coming, didn't we? Yeah, if you haven't already noticed, I've actually changed Adam Jensen's coat now off screen. So we're going with the Human Revolution trench coat because I quite like that one. So yeah, it's quite cool.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
Sounds pretty worried, don't he? Yeah, so, easy peasy. Yeah, that's easy for him to say. Anyway, we have to go and get the DSD with a scan on it. There's actually 3 ways that you can go here. You can go guns blazing and try and take them all out and fight your way through. That is one option. You can get the, you can hack through here and start going through, like, tunnels and stuff like that. That is the, like, computer room. Or you can go this way, but that requires a Rosika Station security card. Now, the way I'm going to be going is this way, because in here we have a terminal that we can hack. Don't know if there's much in here apart from the bathroom. I will check it, just in case. You never know. Not a great deal of stuff in here, but anyway, this is also how you get the card if you want to go the other way. Which, by the way, if you go that way, there's not an awful lot that way. You can basically go and turn off the alarms and the CCTV by going that way. So there's the card. You can pick it up if you want. But I'm going to go this way. I'm going to take this box off of here, and there's actually another air vent here, which takes us a good portion of the way round. We even exit the danger zone for a split second here. Okay. Now then, there are some people there. Now, it's completely up to you how you handle this. I'm going to go invisible for a short period of time, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take these guys down. I'm just going to let my batteries recharge for a minute, and we're going to try and take these guys out as quickly as we can, because the moment one of them starts shooting, that's it, they're all going to be on your case. Go ahead and take all their stuff in case they get woken up. Okay, so that's probably the most conflictual part of this mission. If everything else goes the way that I hope it's going to go, we shouldn't have any other problems. So we're now at like the main entrance point. I'm going to probably go ahead and use up one of my bio cells here, I think. Let's see. Wow, I've got so much booze. That's ridiculous. And what I noticed, guys, off screen, I was just checking out a couple of things and that. I've actually got a storage down there on the bottom left. Do you see that? I went into that, and here is a bunch of stuff that I must have previously got when downloading the game. So I've got 1,300 crafting parts, 6,000 credit chips, a bunch of grenades. I went further down, I found 5 Praxis kits. I'm like legit blown away by that. But for now I'm going to leave them. Because I don't need them and I'm playing stealthily, so you shouldn't really need to go in there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go invisible for a split second. It's my favourite method of stealth. Best way to handle the invisibility is to actually let yourself run out of energy, because if you start you know, using more bio cells, you're going to be wasting them, because as you can see we are recharging some of that. And the little flashing line down there on the battery meter is where it will go back up to. So technically, you only use a tiny piece of battery every time you go invisible. And if I go back into my augmentations and I start tinkering with the invisibility augmentation, I can slow the energy consumption down a little bit as well. So we should be able to get over there now using the amount of energy that we have left. You see that? It just jumped down a tiny bit, so it's not using that much. So we can come around here, we can go ahead and grab the DSD, and we can just go ahead and get out of here. Also picking up a ton of XP from not being detected by anybody as well. And of course if we come around here, there are a couple of things that we can grab as well. There is a credit chip, and I don't think there's a great deal else. No, that's pretty good. Plus you don't really want to be hanging around here for too long anyway. Just make sure that you've got about a full bar of battery at this point. You probably should be okay though, to tell you guys the truth. There's a robot over there. Going to go invisible because he nearly saw me. The other guy has just left this area. But I will quickly go ahead and check this container right here. Some crafting parts. We need to be over this side anyway. So I'll just pinch those painkillers if I can.
All we need is one.
I am not going to bother actually. I've changed my mind.
Pointing to arc.
I'm not taking the risk of this guy seeing me now and messing it all up. Also, what does he even have on him? Nothing much. Okay. An ebook, some more XP. Oh crap. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't see the knocked out corpse behind me. Well, body. He's not dead yet. I haven't killed anybody in this playthrough just yet. I need him to kind of back off really though. I mean that's alright. If need be I can just I can go around. Nope, I guess we'll go this way actually. That's alright. Okay, one more of these and that will do us I think. Okay, we just only need to get in this part here anyway. So we're not going to be using too much of their energy. The two guys down there have been knocked out. And that's pretty much it. You don't really need to worry about much else. That's why I actually suggest getting the invisibility augmentation unlocked pretty early on. Because as long as you're walking at a pretty steady pace, they're not going to see you anyway. They're not going to hear you. They're not going to really detect you in any way. So we're now out of the entire crime scene. We've been undetected. We've got the DSD. And that is this location done. So we can go ahead and take the DSD back to Smiley and claim a bunch of experience points as well. So like I said, if you know what you're doing in that segment, it's not going to take you too long. You can get through it pretty easily and without any hassle hopefully. I mean, there's more stuff there. If you really want to go wild, you can go around and grab a ton more loot. Did someone waste a muffin? Someone legit took a bite out of a muffin. Look, it's on that chair there. That's actually depressing. And I see some coffee in the cup there as well. They just completely wasted that. Like, what was the point in even buying that? Why am I getting annoyed about a muffin? Anyway. Things you notice. That's loading sequences for you. Oh, not you.
Zasranej auk ve vagonu pro naturály! Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagon pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's going to put you inside Gollum City.
The Og Ghetto. What did we get?
Telecam footage from the attack. Chang was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give Ozen 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
Okay, so back to base. Hello. Goodbye.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Davney district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
I told you we'd be back here again at some point. Okay. Go ahead and talk to Smiley and see what he's uncovered. Hopefully something pretty interesting. Everyone's getting in the way here. There's like loads of people running around like crazy. Let's go ahead and talk to Smiley first, actually.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said, they shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Kind of a strange guy, isn't he? Now I need to talk to the psychologist. Get myself cleared. Anything useful in here first? Oh yep, some credit chips. Just casually taking all the earnings. Because we're sick. But that's what we have her for.
I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Okay, yep.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
It was indeed. It's a hellhole filled up with pretty much, like, zombies.
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
It's just doing my job.
Doesn't matter what I think about it, Doc. I got a job to do. I'm here to prevent further bloodshed. Which is exactly what I intend to do.
I hope that you can. Listen, Adam, I know these kinds of conversations are a pretty major pain in the ass. I really do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. Thanks.
You mean I had a choice?
No, but the sentiment remains. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Quickest session in the world. Right, let's go ahead and leave this place. Didn't stay down here for too long and we've still got another 5 praxis kits.
Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
Okay, this is a side quest. I'll take them just in case I end up doing them, you know, along the way.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Why don't this guy go and do it? Aren't we busy enough? So yeah, like I was saying, we've got 5 praxis kits. That's plenty enough to work with. I've still got so much more that I can upgrade.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Oh my god, I wish people would give me a chance. Give me a second. I've gone from one quest into a side quest into the main quest again. It's like, just give me a minute. I'm working as fast as I can. Gonna have to upgrade my stamina or something to keep up with all these errands. Okay, we haven't been to the limb clinic yet, and the limb clinic is very different to the way that they used to look in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Also, I like the aesthetic outside with the pills. It's like some kind of outdoor feature. They're all lit up going into an open mouth there, which is part of the design and the advertisement. And the limb clinic is here. As you can see, it's been completely abandoned because people don't like us anymore. But we do have the code to this, thankfully, because it's a level 5 hacking door. Which obviously, if you had the hacking 5 perk, you could do that ages ago. But why waste precious time? Alright, where's Alex?
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
Yeah, we've all been pretty much annihilated over the course of the last 2 years with this whole limb clinic and hating org biz.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Versalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Alright, yeah.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where Ark's made its headquarters.
shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. Versalife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? Versalife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with Ark? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation, find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Okay, so we're going to be going to a completely new location now.
Miller, we
Had a lot of conversations in this game so far, like in this episode alone.
Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Like right now, for example, you see? Okay, yeah, you'll have to expect that though in this game, because that is part of what you get into with the Deus Ex games. It's nice though, because there's a lot of story behind that, so just expect that in this playthrough there will be a lot of talking and commentary. Okay, I think we're probably good. I will quickly check that for some painkillers. Nice. Don't think there's an awful lot else in here. Let's go and meet up with Jim at the helipad and get the heck out of Prague. going to be going to an entirely new place now. It's not too far either, so I'll probably end up leaving the episode just as we arrive into our next location. Oh, that's pretty unique. Haven't seen a display like that outside a shop before. Okay, wow, this is a creepy ass store. Mannequins and puppets are obviously still popular. Okay, good thing again we've got the code for this. XP for pretty much doing nothing. And because we're going to be taking a bit of a break here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up as much as we can before we leave this place. So any crafting parts that I find, any of that kind of stuff, it's all worth picking up now. Don't know if there's much else here. What's that? More credit chips. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, let's go outside and talk to Jim.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talus Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Yeah, still no Malik. I would have preferred Malik, I think. Haven't got anything against Chicane, I just like Malik. She was a cool character in the series.
Am I late? Are you too
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmail would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
Nope, let's just do it. Let's go and see Rucker.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
Yep, let's go. Yeah, so any side missions will be cancelled if we leave. I'm not too worried about that. We're good for now.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
Okay, so we're in like one of the main progressions of the game now. Didn't take us too long to get here. I'm not exactly speedrunning the game, but I'm not exactly dragging things out either. I want this to be a steady-paced playthrough. Otherwise, if I do every individual thing, it'll end up being like a 50-part series. And I've got other playthroughs I want to do.
Dr. Talus Rucker,
Not that I'm not enjoying this game, because I am enjoying every minute of it.
Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and Ark may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Yeah, it's going to be another stealth-heavy mission, this one, guys. Just like the other one that we just did.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
Wow, look at the size of this place. It's huge. Stayed a bit as well.
Jensen, you still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Oh yeah, you enjoy that coffee. Come to think of it, I could do with a coffee as well. So I'm going to be leaving the episode here, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.